There's a part of you that you've been running from your entire life. You feel it in the moments you can't explain, the anger that erupts from nowhere, the jealousy you can't justify, the shame you bury deep. What if I told you that part of you isn't your enemy? What if it's the key to becoming whole? You've noticed it, haven't you? Those thoughts you'd never say out loud. The version of yourself that emerges when you're alone, when the mask slips. Society taught you to hide it, to be good, to be acceptable, so you pushed it down. But here's what nobody tells you. Whatever you resist doesn't disappear. It grows, in the dark, feeding on your denial. Carl Jung called this the shadow self, and he discovered something that changes everything about how we understand ourselves. But before we get to that, you need to understand what happens when you keep ignoring it. Your shadow appears in ways you don't recognize. That person who irritates you for no reason. They're showing you something. The self-destructive patterns you repeat. Your shadow is trying to speak. The anxiety that appears when you're about to succeed. It's protecting something you've hidden. Every unexplained emotion, every overreaction, every time you say, "I don't know why I did that," your shadow is reaching through the darkness, demanding to be seen. But here's where it gets darker. Jung realized that your shadow contains everything you were told was unacceptable. Your rage, your desire, your selfishness, your wildness. As a child, every time someone said, "Don't be like that," you buried a piece of yourself alive. And that buried part, it's still down there, still alive, still powerful, still you. Most people spend their lives running. But Jung discovered that the shadow doesn't want to destroy you. It wants to be integrated. The parts you hate about yourself, they hold your power, your creativity, your authenticity, the person you could become. So how do you face what you've spent years avoiding? This is shadow work, not positive thinking, not affirmations. Real psychological excavation. You start by asking, what do I judge most harshly in others? Because that's your shadow, projected outward. What parts of myself have I disowned? What am I afraid people would think if they really knew me? The moment you stop running is the moment everything changes. When you turn toward your shadow and say, "I see you, you're part of me too." That's when integration begins. Not elimination. Integration. Because you don't kill the shadow. You don't fix it. You recognize it, accept it, and reclaim the energy you've wasted hiding from yourself. Jung said, until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life and you will call it fate. Your shadow will control you until you acknowledge it. But the beautiful, terrifying truth is this: wholeness isn't found in perfection. It's found in accepting every part of who you are, light and dark, good and bad, acceptable and forbidden. The question isn't whether you have a shadow. Everyone does. The question is, will you keep running, or will you finally turn around and face what's been following you all along? Because on the other side of that darkness is you, the real you, waiting. This is the psychology of the shadow self, Carl Jung's most powerful revelation. Shadow work isn't about fixing yourself. It's about integrating your dark side and embracing every part of who you truly are. In Urdu,